Good morning. There, it just came on. Okay, it is Wednesday morning, 9:50. And we're starting another day. Boom, boom, boom. Let's do this. Game Killer, hello. We're going to work as usual. This is what you do. It's what I do anyway, unfortunately. It's what I need to survive. To survive and thrive, I have to work. Every day. Awesome, good morning. Okay. We're rocking and rolling and moving and rolling and strolling boat. Good morning, Miss McBee. I'm getting it. Slowly but surely. We're trying to get up. Fat old frog, hello. I'm trying to get awake in my mind. I had a nice hot shower. I'm all ready to roll. I had a good night's sleep. We'll see how the day goes. I think it may progress fine. I'm anticipating a decent day. Whoop, whoop. We're anticipating a good day. It is still wet outside. It must have rained last night also. We've had a few days of just drizzle rain. Been drizzling and drizzling. Let's turn the broadcast around. Did your package get picked up? Yes, it did. It was picked up and all done, and that was a miracle. Nobody was there, but it got taken care of. So that's actually a very good thing. Bada bam, bada boom. I'm very glad they picked it up. We get so much rain. This is very weird. But it's not a lot of rain, but it's been like a few days of drizzle, which is wild. This is very unusual for sure. Strange. But the weather's ever changing, so it don't matter. All it takes is a little shift in some kind of deal. Bernie Dole, what's happening? Bernie Dole coming in on the YouTube. You still in New Zealand, Bernie? Desert. Won't know what's happening. It'll definitely make off-roading dangerous. Come to New Zealand and visit. I wish I could. Freaking unfortunately, that's not going to be happening. I have a lot of crap going on in business right now. Good and bad. There's the Toyota Cross. I looked at those cars. A lot of money for no options. Yeah, that Toyota Cross is pretty nice, but I found it to be naked for the money. They get you a premium cost on that Cross, but they're not giving you any options. Reminds me of cars in the 90s. The thing is inside is naked. It's trimmed out in standard options, which is below standard in my book. You know, there's a few people I know right now in New Zealand. You know who's in New Zealand right now? You remember that girl on our stream, Jolie? That Filipino girl's there. That streamer, Jolly. She's over there in New Zealand right now. There's like 3 or 4 people I know hanging out in New Zealand right now. What's going on in New Zealand? What y'all doing over there? Yeah, there's a few people hanging out there. You never seen the rain inside. It's a very rare event. But there is plenty of folks hanging out in New Zealand that I am acquainted with. Very unique. All right. Yes, good morning. Or hello and good day and good evening. Ryan, what are you saying? Ryan, did you get your house deal taken care of, or did you go through? What did you do? Did you go through on your deal? Yeah, it rained again. You didn't go through? Yeah, that seemed real sketchy. It's good that you figured it out, how sketchy it was, before you went further. Third world purchasing and buying is sketchy as hell. It's real sketchy. And South America is really hardcore. I was supposed to go out last night with Blaine and Louise for dinner, but I was on a yacht driving dinner cruise. Cool. Blaine's over there too. I tell you what, everybody's having a good travel trip. They started pressuring me without making the repair. Yeah, that's it. Back out. Back out. Another day will happen. To be honest, Ugreen wireless mouse did not work on my old Windows laptop. It will. You just have to try a couple of times. It's sometimes it's hard to connect, but it'll work. If you didn't use it as Bluetooth, you can use the dongle. Yeah, don't be in a rush. I actually recommend you stay away from South America. It may be a little further flight, Ryan, but you'd be better off with a condo in Thailand. Thailand has great infrastructure, and you can own a condo there. They have a house ownership deal, but it's kind of like sketchy. I don't like it. But you can own. Big deal at 9, really. I think you ought to go talk to the family. Look at Thailand. It may be a good journey, but it's not. It's the journey for safety, security, and infrastructure. You'll be better off in Thailand. I think you ought to reconsider. Really. I have not heard too many good stories about South American purchases. Even keeping boats there, all sorts of problems. I have not heard any great stories at all. Gemini Sky, hello. I highly recommend you try to Asia. American here. Wife wants to save for Hawaii. Yeah, Hawaii's the best. Just a little high, but save for Hawaii. It's been raining here for 3 days now. It's crazy. The rain is needed and good, but that makes it on the weekend. I won't be going to the desert because I don't want to get stuck in the liquefaction sandy mud. Yeah, Hawaii is the best all around. Stick with Hawaii. And Des, you can take the USB dongle out of there and put that in your computer and it'll work no problem. There's no way it won't work with your computer. It even has a USB dongle if you don't want to Bluetooth it. Look at your settings, read your little book, it'll connect fine. Yeah, try again. Just a lot for the Saudis. What now? Lord help us. Oh Lord, I want to go back to that place you know. There's plenty of yachts over here. Yeah, New Zealand is known for that. Actually, those two dudes, the Sailing Brothers, are in New Zealand. A lot of the sailing channels I follow have been in New Zealand for the past few months. They have a big sailing and boating community there for sure. Blaine's in New Zealand also. Yeah, Blaine's there, Bernie's there. We're going to have to, I hope they're online later when I get finished. We can give them a nice raid, see what they're up to. We have a taxi who is stopped in the road. What a moron. He's going to get kidneys to someone wake up. He's going to die. 2,500 yachts docked here in this area. That's a lot. A lot of good people enjoy this sailing, you know. New Zealand, Australia, both good sailing. Good sailing and yachting community. Blaine was online already and may be on later. Oh, okay. Well, anyone heard from Johnny B? He was here yesterday, doing fine. Yesterday evening we seen him. I forget what we were talking about. Yeah, he was talking with us last night when we were talking about the keyboard. If anybody elevates their laptop or keyboard, he had his input and he levitates his. Go to my yearly checkup along with blood work this Friday. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, Johnny B was last night in a discussion with us. We were talking about, do you put your laptop flat? Do you elevate it? What about your keyboard? Do you like it flat or elevated? Ropsuka, what's up? Gonna have to whoop on Grandpa. You like it flat. Suyog, hello. I'm gonna I like mine angled a little bit, I think. I had a problem yesterday. I couldn't really get into gaming, and I couldn't press the right key. I was really, had a foggy mind yesterday. It's probably due to sleep deprivation. I didn't sleep properly. Now, last night I slept well. Yesterday I was trying to do some PUBG, and I just sucked at it. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't concentrate. I kept hitting the wrong button. The new mouse works great, but my mind was dead. I couldn't get into anything last night. I tried my best, but I just didn't feel for it. What am I doing in Saudi? We're working all the time. Been over here on and off for years. What are you... All right, here we go. Uno, dos, tres. There's a stop on red before you turn here. You got to make sure you stop. They got these damn AI lights everywhere. PUBG takes a lot of memory as I downloaded it. I need your player number. Okay, I'll give it to you. Remind me to give that to you later today. Actually, send me a message wherever you usually send me a message. We need some more players. Thanks for the bits, Des. Yeah, we need more players. It's good to join us now while we're all being noobs, you know? That way, later on, when we have a good click rolling, it'll be easier. Yeah, it's good to join us all now while we're noobs, because within a few months, we'll all be fairly top good players, usually. Other games that we've played there, it just takes the group a certain amount of time to get the vibe, and then everybody does real well. I mean, I have to look at the stats, but I think the clan I made on PUBG Mobile, I think our clan I have to look, I'm not sure. We may be in the top 10%. And that's not bad for a bunch of halfway players. I mean, we had new people join. It may be down because Gary and Prince joined in the past 12 months and a couple others, and during their learning curve, our points go down, but once they get better, our points go back up. It's easy to learn PUBG. Yeah, well, it's just, you got to just get your muscle memory going for your keyboard. It's not that hard. The problem is not learning the game. The problem is staying focused and remembering everybody wants to kill you. The biggest problem everybody has in PUBG, and I am number one guilty, is you think about looting and collecting stuff too much. You forget that you need to grab a gun and start fighting immediately. But we all worry about gathering too much stuff. Cup of Joe is number one gatherer. Old Cup of Joe just runs around the map filling up a backpack. So you do have to keep in mind that the looting is not, I don't know, too many people spend a lot of time looting. It's the number one problem on PUBG. If you're not winning games, you're looting too much. And you have to be able to just go with any gun and not worry about it. Some people can run around a whole map looking for a certain weapon and don't worry about it. Learn to fight with every weapon. Yesterday, I threw my weapon down, dropped my scope. I was such a klutz yesterday. I kept hitting the F key by accident, and that makes you jump out of the car, drop your stuff. I had a bad day yesterday. I just couldn't play. Funny thing is, Steve was playing with me, and he had the same problem. Have you tried Rainbow Six? No, I ain't tried that. I like PUBG. I'm pretty much like PUBG. That's about it. I don't like anything much else. I have Tarkov, and I have not taken the time to learn it, but it's not really a fun battle royale game. It's more of a monotonous, collect a bunch of nonsense, and I don't know. I paid the money for that stupid game. I'm going to have to learn it. Nazim, dear God, good morning. What are you up to, man? Good to see you, sir. Mr. Nazim in the house. Whoop, whoop. Coming in from the YouTube. Good to see you, sir. Nazim, we're doing a dual broadcast. We're on YouTube and Twitch. But I keep having to restart the broadcast twice in the morning because one or the other doesn't connect. This started about a week ago, but it's all right. Typical nonsense when you're broadcasting. There's always some bell or whistle that don't blow. Better than ever. I'm glad you're doing good. I seen you on the Facebook. Nice photo. You and your wife standing out in front of a nice place. I catch you. I've been watching you. I see your stuff. I'm sitting here because somebody's in the turning lane blocking all the traffic. Typical nonsense. Thank you. Our daughter did the photo. Oh, really? It's a good photo. So living in the Philippines, have you picked up Tagalog? nobody speaks Tagalog in the Philippines. The number one language is Visayan, which is from the Visayas. Tagalog is just Manila people. Now, some other Filipinos all speak it, but it's not. The number one language is Visayan. That's something a lot of people don't understand. There's no reason. Tagalog is not your best language to learn. You need to learn Visayan because there's more people in the Visayas than there is. Tagalog is, it's just that they made it a state language, but most of the people speak Visaya. What's your take on this AI craziness? You know what, Nazim? I have recently purchased some new electronic stuff. The first thing I tried was the Samsung Galaxy Ultra S24 with the special AI chip in it. And I found it to be annoying. It never does do what it's supposed to be learning to do. And then I was playing on something called an MSI Claw gaming device that had also the AI assisted operating. And again, it would turn off my volume, mute my mic. It would take out the sounds that you need for the game. So far, my experience with a lot of the AI stuff is it's very unpolished and it's not adapting as quick as you would think. I was hoping it would be a lot more, it would just be better. But I'm not really seeing progress in it. I think it's the new age of learning, and even the AI is not doing too well. AI is basically just everybody's minds put in a computer, so it's still going to be no better than the people that programmed it or the information that it gathers. You know, if you take AI and you only give it, let's say example, you only give it the Bible, and that's everything it knows. And then you get another AI and you give it the Quran, they're going to both talk differently because that's where they got their knowledge from. And that works the same way in studies. So they're not compatible and cross-platform and cross-knowledge yet. They have to learn more for the cross-reference. And then there's that human part that a computer cannot recognize something disgusting or something that is in generally offensive to a mass group of people. You know, it can't realize certain context is unacceptable in the social atmosphere of the region you're in. Whereas one thing it's okay to say here, but in another environment or another place, it's not okay to say. So there's many cultural things, attitudes. It's just not ready yet. I find it to be highly sketchy right now. So I would not put it in charge of anything important in my life. Definitely. I don't want it to be in charge of anything of value in my life. Was discussing this a couple days ago. Yeah. You've got to just don't put it in charge of anything that's important in your life. Period. The human mind can still not be replicated. You can replicate thoughts, but not generally. All right, let's get in the... What's up, boss man? I'm just going into work. Yeah, I don't want to step in an ankle-deep puddle. Midgie. I forgot all about Midgie. Got to run. All right, Nazim. See you later, brother. Have a good one. That fan in here is noisy. No, I'm not late. It's 9 o'clock. Oh. We don't work. It's Ramadan. We don't go to work till later. Good morning. Yeah, I got to go back and turn off the AC when I get back. Gentlemen, who gets this bag? There's your items. I still need to sell my Legion Go. All right. Think about it.
People are not used to this gadget.
You open it. What about the camera? That's the most important inside. Anyway, there you go.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. All right, they bought. Hey, good morning, sir. Hello. Oh, let's get our stuff turned on and queued up. Here at 1:21 a.m. Whoop whoop. All right. Oh Lord, I want to go back to that place you know. Oh Lord, we want to go home. You worked hard all your life, no help, no help. Oh Lord, you want to go home. Piece of paper. I still like sanitizer. I haven't opened email yet. Sanitizer. Oh, the AC. Thank you for reminding me. I'll sit there and get annoyed until I figure it out. All right. Let's see. You know what? Our company every year wastes money on these diaries. I don't use them and I don't want one. That's like a 90s thing. Needs to quit wasting money on this crap. Waste. Ain't no damn diary. You selling the Legion Go? Yeah, I'm gonna sell it. I do love it, but I'm selling it because I want the money before it's not valuable. check out the email. Ooh. I gotta go block LinkedIn. I wish it'd quit sending me messages. I hate LinkedIn. I don't want to use LinkedIn, and I don't want no part of it. It needs to quit spamming me. Most people on LinkedIn are failures trying to look for work and business. Have you noticed that? It's a good spy network if you want to figure out what people are doing, but LinkedIn's nothing but failures and wannabes. Bunch of losers. And the other, Scott, what's up? Good morning, sir. LinkedIn is nice, a bunch of just a crap-ass network. I can't believe it's even around. What a waste of space on the planet. What a waste of space on this freaking planet. I hated LinkedIn too. Everybody does. LinkedIn is garbage. All right, where am I at here this morning? I got so much stuff going on, I can't figure out if I'm coming or going. It's owned by Meta. I don't care who owns it. Don't make a difference to me. Whoever owns it don't matter. If you noticed, whoever owns anything, it don't really matter. It doesn't do you any favors. All right, I do have a bunch of stuff that I got to take care of in the next 2 minutes, people. Let's go say hello to Spicy Bam, and I got to roll. I'm actually busy. I just got to punch a thing. People are waiting on some responses. So, man, let's go over and see Spicy Bam. We're rating from Twitch. See you guys over at Spicy Bam here in a minute. I am trying to get the U Green Mouse again tomorrow. I'm going to try it again. Yeah, let me know. We can do a Facebook Messenger chat together, and I'll help you connect it. Let's go over and see my good friend, Miss Spicy Bam. I really think she's a good person. All right, see you over at Spicy Bam. Good day, Scott. Thanks for hanging out.